Hello, my lovely Pisceans. Welcome to your birthday month. This is the beginning of your birth year, the beginning of doors opening, opportunities arising, opportunities coming. How are you going to shape this birth year of yours? I wish you many blessings, many happy days ahead. Happy birthday to you. My lovely Pisceans, this is a general reading for you. As you know, it's a reading for Pisces sun, rising and moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that will be specific to you. Thank you so much, my lovely Pisces, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, giving me a thumbs up, supporting my channel. It helps me to bring more of these videos to you with your help and support. My lovely Pisces, what are you planning? What are the steps forward that you're taking is what I'm hearing here for your channeled message. What's your path ahead? It's a month of redesigning that. It's a month of really thinking about that. It's a month of looking at, well, what doesn't suit you anymore? What doesn't fit anymore? Let's reevaluate what I'm doing with my time, what I'm doing with my energy, who I'm giving my generosity and service to and time to. Is it beneficial? Do you need to pull back? Is it time to start spending a little bit more energy within the self, redefining who you are, discovering who you are, discovering your new path? I'm feeling like there's and it doesn't have to be all of you, but I'm feeling like there's a level of dissatisfaction or not quite happy about how things are or how you're spending your time or what you're doing. What are you redefining? Are you redefining friendships? Are you redefining how you work? Are you redefining what you have around you? What's not satisfying you at the moment, this month? These stirrings that are coming up. These stirrings are coming up for a reason. These stirrings are coming up to really get you moving. Get out of that rut. Get out of that comfort zone. Start to shape your reality. Start to shape your future. Take a part in it. Play a role in it. Be proactive in the changes that you want to bring in around you. Now, that's going to vary for all of you. For some of you, it's just tweaking things. Just getting them right, just so. What is just not, I don't want that to continue. I'm not satisfied with the way that's headed. I'm not satisfied with the way that is, or the complacency and the acceptance of something that doesn't suit me is. How can I change that? How can I tweak that? Is it more communication? Communicating to someone how you're feeling, what you're wanting, what your needs are. Because, you can get lost in doing for others constantly, doing for others rather than doing for yourself. And so it's, okay, I want that shoe to fit. I'm going to draw a card for you from my the Shaman's Dream. I love this deck. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let's have a look at what words of wisdom are coming out. Then I'm going to do your totem. Let's see what your spirit animal is for your birth month. Let's have a look. Oh, you've got two. So let's have a look at those. You've got, it's interesting, woodwives. Adaptability. How are you adapting to the changes that are coming in around you? How are you adapting to life? Do you want to adapt or do you want to change? Is it time to bring in some change? 64, which is 10, which is 1. It's like the time. It's endings to allow new beginnings to commence, to come in. And I'll read in more detail what that brings to you. And then you've also got obstacles, the wall. What are you going to do about the wall? What are you going to do about blocks that are coming up for you? What about the obstacles? Are they people? Are people that think, well, I want the status quo. I want my little Piscean to keep going the way it's always been. Are they obstacles that you're needing to overcome? Are they people's belief systems? Are they people's expectations? Are they obstacles in your life that you've put in the way? How are you self-sabotaging your success, your forward movement? It's what I want to say to you, Pisces. Let's have a look in more detail what that is all about. My lovely Pisces, me included, you know, let's all just look at what's going on here. Let's have a look. Woodwives, that's interesting, isn't it? Woodwives. Beautiful picture. The woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers. Yeah, so come on back down to earth, my lovely Pisces. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Well, isn't that your channeled message? I love the way these synchronicities line up. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary. And in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, and Pisces, you know, this is just Pisces are flexible, you will be amazed at how well things play out for you. Go with the flow, my lovely Pisces. The woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the new world. As these forest spirits, isn't that nice, have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you're not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, they're your roots. You can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You will be so glad you did. There you go. That's so much in line. That's so in line with your channeled message. The wall, let's have a look at what obstacles are coming up for you. And, you know, we'll have a look with the Celtic cross in more detail, but this is just how it aligns with your channeled message. Look at that wall. Obstacles being inconvenienced by life, detours, non-action. There are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you're on track, with such drive and momentum that you are shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. This unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless of if you've done everything right in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. Life on life's terms will override your best laid plans. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs time to coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for its manifestation to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. So it's about also going with the flow. It's taking your time, contemplating. The obstacles can be your own blocks. How you're sabotaging, stopping your growth, giving to others rather than yourself. What do you need to overcome? So those two marry really well. I like it because it's really very telling. I'm going to draw a card with your spirit animal. Let's see what spirit animal energy is going to come to help you move through these obstacles. That flew out, didn't it? Let's have a look. What have you got? the fruit bat, the flying fox, kindness. So yeah, absolutely. So whatever changes you want to bring in, whatever things you're going to overcome, being overly generous, being of service to others before you're of service to yourself, not keeping any of your resources to your own growth, redefining what it is you want, but also being considerate of others, kindness, not bulldozing and bringing change through and shocking everyone. Rather than pour a bucket of cold water onto someone, warm the water up a little bit before you throw it, before you bring in those changes. Temper it. Prepare the environment, prepare them for what changes you're wanting to bring in. For some of you, it'll be great. For some of you, it will be more subtle. But there'll be changes nonetheless. What are you wanting to explore within the self? When people get used to you being available to them, for, being of service to them, helping them, being the sort of person you are, when you start to bring in some changes about how you're doing things and your priorities, your boundaries, some people are going to be shocked by that. Gee whiz, they've changed. I wonder what's going on with them, they always look for reasons. Let's have a look at the flying fox, the fruit bat. Choose kindness, which isn't always the easy way. Kindnesses will always be repaid. Consider others in your decisions. There you go, especially those with less power than you. Repay your debts, karmic debts as well. Spread the seeds of goodwill and your fortunes will grow. I like that. What's the magic? The fruit bats are a virtual part of the ecosystem, ensuring seeds are spread and fertility of the land is secured. The energy here is one of fertility and plentifulness. Invite flying fox energy into your workings when you wish to invoke more kindness or fertility. Fertility in, maybe if you're trying to have a child, that fertility, but it's also fertility in your ideas, in your plans, in what you're wanting to bring about, so that you're planting your seeds in fertile soil. So prepare it well. Show kindness to others because that will be repaid. But that's you, my lovely Pisces. That's you. Showing kindness to yourself as well, I want to say, is important. Let's have a look at the Celtic cross. Let's see what's in store here for you. My lovely Pisces, happy birthday. Oh, I like it. I like it. You're just, oh yes. What a great start to your, I'll show you these. Great start to your birth year. Your birth month is the doorway to the rest of the year. Let's make sure it's a big, strong door that you're opening that opens up a wealth of opportunities for you. I like it. You've been giving things a lot of thought. There's just something that does that shoe not fit? The shoe of life, the shoe of the path doesn't fit. It's time to let's go shopping. Let's go buy some shoes that fit. Let's make life fit your expectations and what you're wanting from it. Okay, so what have we got? What is around you at the moment? My guides are playing with my face again. What is around you at the moment is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, really interesting. The Ace of Cups is, goodness overflowing. Wealth, abundance abounds. It's also about a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. Look, two fish. I like that. Two fish swimming around a cup. Pisces, this is a new start, a new turning point for you. Okay, sorry about that. Now, as we were saying, this is a new beginning, a new turning point for you, feeling emotionally strong. This is about self-love. This is about self-appreciation. This is about what's your heart's desire? What are you seeking? Is it love? Is it a relationship? Is it commitment in a relationship? Is it just you feeling confident and strong within yourself? I like this. It's the beginning of your birth month, and you're feeling really. This is all strong, but it's also about Pisces. It's about going with the flow, just going with the flow of every day. You know, if things come up, if you're wanting to do something or change something and there's obstacles, meh, just flow through it. Just allow that to move on. Don't force anything here in the beginning of March. It's not about forcing issues, forcing what you're wanting, forcing your changes. It's just about, well, this a confidence. This is what I'm wanting, and just allow it to flow through. I like that. There's an emotional strength here that's coming through for you at the very beginning of your birth year. So it can be the end of February is also for Pisces. Then it's crossed with the World. So you've got two very powerful cards here. You've got the World here. The World is your oyster. This is about opening up. This is, think about the world, global, broadening your horizons, broadening your outlooks, broadening your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're planning. Think big here, my lovely Pisces. What are you planning? What are you wanting? For some of you, it's communication across waters, across distances. Is it an emotional communication? Is there a relationship with someone that is across waters or at a distance? There seems to be some changes coming in with that. For some of you, it's a work opportunity that's coming up for you where there's a change of location, or you're working at distances, or maybe even possibly traveling. But it is also any ideas, anything that you want to put in place. It's really time for action in March. Let's start putting that in place, identifying it. This is growth. This is expansion, which I like. So don't be shy or don't be held back with your plans and ideas. This is exploring new horizons. Exploring new horizons, bringing in the new, bringing in things that are different. There's something here, what my guides are telling me here, there's something here to do with cultural differences. Who's seeing someone that is culturally different? Or traveling to countries that are culturally different, where there is this experience that's coming up for you. There's a learning ground. I want to say to you that there's a learning ground here. There's an opportunity here to, what they're telling me here, this is the proverbial plant new seeds, have new growth happen, have different things happening. What I'm hearing here, they're making me feel like I've got a vegetable patch. And I'm growing the same vegetables in it all the time. Well, now it's time to plant some different things in it. Plant some vegetables that are different, are new to you. This is life, planting the seed for new opportunities to come in. Don't be afraid to try new things, do things differently, do new things, bring new things into your environment, into your life. I like that. There's a newness about it, my lovely Pisces. And what's going on with you here, you've got the Page of Swords. So you've been thinking about setting goals. This is still in your thoughts, in your subconscious, goal setting, planning, writing, things that you're keeping to yourself. Are you writing in a journal? There's writing here. Things that you're planning, thinking about. You still haven't told anyone about it yet. This is all just going on in your head. This is all writing out your goals, setting your goals, thinking about things, doing things differently. I like that. I like that. How does that materialize into your reality, into your conscious world? This is meditation. This is manifestation. This is affirmations. This is lighting a new path. This is lighting the way to a new path, a new way of being, new interests. Digging deep, shining the light within. For many of you, this is a reconnection with your guides, with new guides, with your intuition. Simply meditating. Who's going to a yoga retreat or a meditation retreat or something like that, where you're exploring the new, exploring something different? I'm going to draw another card here because I want to know what's going on here with this in March. You know, this is sort of, this takes off in the very beginning of March, you know, very, very beginning of, it could be even February for some of you if that's your birth year. You've got 2 here. You've got 2 here. You've got the 4 of water, which is interesting. The 4 of water. The 4 of water is, you know, achieving a lot of things. In the traditional tarot deck, this is where someone's sitting under a tree, you've got 3 cups on the ground, and you've got 1 cup up in the ethers. This is about being imaginative. What's your heart's desire? What in your heart space have you always wanted to do, wanted to be, wanted to create, wanted to live? How have you wanted to live? What have you wanted to bring into your reality? What have you been dreaming about? That's coming up here, and that comes through more and more as you know, it's about meditation, but it's also, you know, what is that? Taking time out for yourself. You can go for beautiful walks. That's a form of meditation. You can sit in a beautiful garden. That's a form of meditation. You don't have to sit cross-legged and meditate. It's just about getting lost in yourself, switching off the brain and just being, showing an appreciation of, here's an exercise for you. When you're going for a walk, really look at your environment. Look at the blueness of the sky or the clouds in the sky or a bird that's flying by. Listen to nature's sounds or even man-made sounds, but really absorb your environment. Take it in, where you're just switching off your head and just taking in the sounds, the smells, the colours of your environment. And that is an impression that it's going to imprint in you. You will never forget that because you've really noticed, you've really taken things in. That's also a form of meditation. You've also got the messenger of water. Now there's a lot to do with the water here, a lot to do with cups. This is the initial Ace of Cups that's coming through. There's some sort of new awareness or reconnection with the self, reconnection with you. What messages, you know, and this has all got to do with the Hermit. What messages are you getting? What are you hearing? What is your intuition saying? How is your body speaking to you? A lot of information is going to come through for you. This new awareness. I really like this, Pisces. It's really moving you towards doing something differently. Doing something differently. Now, what's not your friend? The 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is not your friend. Don't live in your head. Don't try and intellectualize things. Don't try and find the logic in things. It's about what are your desires. Don't worry about how you're going to achieve it. How am I going to get that? That's going to be impossible. You know, all that sort of self-talk. No, that's not going to be beneficial at all. That's only going to get you stuck. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to think, oh, I can't find my way out of this. I don't know what to do. This is impossible. See how it spirals down. You've got to keep it spiraling up. Live in your meditative state. Live in your appreciation of your environment. Live in your appreciation of you. Live in your heart space, my lovely Pisces. Don't be in your head. If you're getting stuck somewhere through March, you need to stop. And you need to think, well, why am I stuck? What's going on in my head? It's going around and around and around, and I'm trying to find the logic in this. I'm trying to work it out, rather than all you need to know is what changes you want to bring in and release it into the ethers. Let the universe take it. Let Source, God, your guides, ancestors, whoever it is for you, let them deal with it, because they will. I'm going to draw another card here. Yeah, you see. That's very interesting, because here you've got the 8 of Swords, which is limiting, getting you stuck, not seeing the forest for the trees, not seeing the potential that's around you because you're living in your head. And so what is being given to you is wide open, embrace, live on the edge, trust. When you're up in that height and you're going to fall off the cliff, you need to trust that the universe will catch you. You need to trust that the winds of change will lift you up. Be open to receive. Be open to receive in March, because I feel like there's a wealth of opportunities that is coming for you as well. As we move on through March, I like this. You've got the Ten of Cups. This is you achieving. You're going to start realizing, yeah, I'm getting the changes that I want. Things are falling into place. I'm feeling loved. I'm feeling safe. I'm feeling secure. It's also self-love, self-worth. Got a sleepy cat there, fireplace, whole lot of cups, emotional balance, emotional well-being, coming home to yourself, coming home in a relationship, arriving at and achieving what you've been wanting to achieve. You're starting to recognize the changes that you've been working on and wanting to bring in around you. So where is that for you? Is it your career? Is it your personal life? Is it you? Is it just creating a shift within you, which then shifts your reality? Shifts how you perceive things. Shift what you're attracting. Like attracts like, remember. Like attracts like. You've then got the Six of Wands. Success. So you're going to start seeing success. You're going to start feeling comfortable with where you are at. You're going to have overcome any obstacles or any self-talk or any sense of lack or that you're not worthy, dealing with others and their expectations. There's success there. You've achieved it. You're going to realize that, yep, I'm achieving it. I'm moving forward. I'm overcoming a whole lot of obstacles. I'm overcoming a whole lot of ways of thinking. I'm reprogramming my behavior, my attitudes, I'm reprogramming my cycles that I'm finding myself in. It's about you, Pisces. March is about you. You've also got the Four of Coins, and this is new opportunities coming. Four of Pentacles, opportunities coming your way. Synchronicities that are going to take you on a new journey of life. A new journey of life. This could also be, what I'm hearing here is, if there's opportunities coming your way, there's someone, or could be a few of you, that you're going to be offered a promotion or a new job opportunity that is going to take you across water to new lands. It's a new way of exploring the self as well. It opens up new horizons, the proverbial horizons, new horizons opening up. You've also got the Hanging Man. That's an interesting one. You know, what you're doing in March is well worth the effort, well worth the sacrifice, well worth the, you know, and when I say sacrifice, it's about putting yourself out there, reprogramming yourself, being kind to those around you in bringing your changes and what you're needing for yourself. This is also about looking at life in a different way. There's going to be a change of perspective. You're going to view your life very differently by the end of March, taking you into April. Things are going to be different. When you're suspended upside down, it requires balance. That's the Hermit. Requires balance, but it's viewing life differently, from a different angle, from a different perspective, looking at it from other people's points of view as well as your own, but really you're creating a shift within yourself, looking at things differently within yourself. You know what I didn't do? I didn't give you your spirit animal. See, I got caught up with, you know, the excitement of what's going on around you. Let's have a look at what your spirit animal is. I love this, Pisces. It's quite an exciting month. A month of diving deep, self-exploration. What are you wanting? The dog, loyalty. Loyalty to you, loyalty to the self, companionship. This is companionship. But to me, you see, the first thing I said, dog energy, loyalty. Loyalty. Dogs are also man's best friend. There's companionship there. It's about you finding your, being your own companion, finding that within yourself. When you're comfortable in your own skin, when you're comfortable with your own space, when you're comfortable with being on your own, in your own, on your own, that's when things are going to open up for you and you're going to attract what you need. Loving yourself as well. But there's also the Ace of Cups brings a new relationship or a deepening of a relationship or commitment as well. Let's read what dog energy brings. Companionship. I really like that. I like it. Let's have a look. What have we got? 41. 41, 5. 41, 4 and 1 is 5, which is change. Let me hold that up for you. New horizons. Be a firm and ethical friend. Seek loyalty, and honesty in your friendships. Our friendships should be supportive, not competitive. There's a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us, or lovingly accept them. That's what it is for you this month. The dog magic is loving and warm and protective. If you're feeling lonely or you wish to attract good, loyal friends, you can call upon dog energy to help. If you have been betrayed by someone or you feel mistrusted, call upon this energy to heal you. Absolutely. So that there's this change, there's this new beginning, there's this new start that's coming up for you. All right, let's have a look at the divine abundance. Let's sum up what's going on around you, my lovely Pisces. Sanctity. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Sanctity. What does that mean? Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Offer up to the universe. This is the Hermit energy. I'm going to draw another card for you as well. So all change, everything everything that happens is happening for a reason. Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Releasing, that might be something that you're needing to release. Is there a resentment of you being held back, not reaching your potential? Why does that come about? That comes about because you haven't set your boundaries. This is what this month is calling in for you. Setting your boundaries. Finding and exploring your own freedom. I love that. I love that, my lovely Pisces. My lovely Pisces, I wish you an absolutely happy birthday month and a wonderful start to your birth year. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. Love, light, and many blessings to you, my lovely Pisceans.